Welcome to Cold Brew Finance's end-of-day world currencies, stock markets and commodities wrap-up for Tuesday, June 3rd, 2025. Kicking things off, I'm Victoria Cashmore. In currency markets, the greenback showed mixed movement against major currencies. Despite today's gains, there's a strong negative trend across most pairs. Notable was the dollar-yen pair, rising 1.27 to 143.92. Year-to-date returns show significant weakness in the US dollar, particularly against the euro and Swiss franc, both down nearly 9%. The sterling pair shows a 7.4% decline. The dollar-loonie pair marked its fifth consecutive daily decline. Meanwhile, the dollar-rupee stands out with a mixed positive trend, gaining 0.35 to 85.66. Year-to-date performance shows the dollar Kiwi down 6.8%, while the dollar Singapore dollar has declined 5.6%. The dollar rupee remains the only pair showing positive returns this year.
Looking at global stock market tracking ETFs, I'm max profit. Turkey led gains, climbing 2.6% to 30.84, despite a strong negative trend. Hong Kong showed upward volatility with a very strong positive trend. China and Philippines also advanced, both maintaining positive trends. Week-to-date returns show Turkey leading with a 2.8% gain, followed by Hong Kong at 2.3%. Year-to-date, Brazil stands out with a notable 22.5% return, while Hong Kong and China have gained 16.3% and 14.7% respectively. Among declining markets, Poland and Denmark both fell 1.8%. Spain, Austria, and Japan all dropped around 1.1%, with each showing 3 days of sideways movement despite maintaining strong positive trends. Despite today's declines, year-to-date returns remain robust. Poland has gained 43.4%, while Spain and Austria are both up about 39%. Denmark and Japan show more modest gains of 7.5% and 10.5% respectively.
Considering commodities, I'm liquidity. Gold futures and silver futures both maintain very strong positive trends despite minor declines. Copper futures shows momentum with 5 consecutive up days. Palladium futures advanced 3.1% in a very strong positive trend. Year-to-date returns show gold futures leading with a 27.9% gain. Silver futures follows with 18.6%. Copper futures is up 20.8%, while aluminum futures shows a negative return of 4.4% for the year. Energy futures show upward momentum, with Brent crude and crude oil both rising over 1%. Natural gas maintains a positive trend, while heating oil broke out with a 2.6% gain after 4 days of flat trading. Month-to-date returns in energy show natural gas leading with an 8% gain. Heating oil and Brent crude both up around 4.5%. Year-to-date, oil contracts show declines near 12%, while natural gas remains positive. In livestock, lean hogs surged 3.5% to reach a new all-time high, its first since July 2023. Feeder cattle touched an intraday record but couldn't hold it. Live cattle maintains its very strong positive trend. Year-to-date performance shows lean hogs leading livestock with a 28.4% gain. Feeder cattle has risen 14.6%, while live cattle is up 9.5%. Class 2, milk shows a 5.6% decline. In grains, Soybean futures dropped 1.2% in its fourth consecutive down day with strong downward volatility. Oat futures fell 1.8% despite a very strong positive trend. Wheat remains in consolidation after 3 flat days. Year-to-date returns in grains show oat futures leading with a 12.9% gain. Soybeans are barely positive at 1%, while corn and wheat show declines around 4%. Soft commodities showed mixed performance today. Cotton futures led gains, rising 2.9% with strong upward momentum and 4 consecutive positive closes. Cocoa declined significantly, dropping 371 points or 3.9%. Coffee futures showed downward volatility, falling 1.9% amid a strong negative trend. Looking at returns, cocoa has experienced the sharpest week-to-date decline at -7%. Orange juice shows the largest year-to-date loss at -42.7%. Cotton leads the week's performance with a 4.1% gain, showing consistent positive momentum.
And with that, we conclude another end-of-day World Currency, Markets and Commodities wrap-up. I'm Victoria Cashmore, along with my AI co-hosts Max Profit and Lou Quidity. Thanks for watching. Look for daily wrap-ups every day just after 5 p.m. New York time. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Cold Brew Finance is an experimental project with market reports written, narrated and delivered totally by AI, with market data kindly provided by financialmodelingprep.com. Always seek professional financial advice before making any investment decisions. Check into the channel daily for coverage of stocks, crypto, currency and commodities. Thanks for watching.